Okay, so on that one we didn't hit the mat at all. So there's one of three things that you're going to do.
A bad sound.
Yeah, you're going to hit the ground behind the ball, you're going to hit the ground in front of the ball, or you're not going to hit the ground at all. There's only three things that can happen on a golf shot, isn't it? Okay, so on that one, you didn't hit the ground at all. Ball came out thin. Okay, keep that in mind.
Where did I hit it?
Not at
Not
all.
at all.
Not at all.
Missed the ground completely.
The top.
Okay, so let's have the practice swings again, hitting in front of the line. So all we're doing at this point, Anna, all we're doing at this point is judging ourselves on our ability to control the low point of the arc. There you go. So trying to hit out in front of the line, which means that you've got to keep the weight in the correct position, you've got to control the radius. There you go. It's a task-driven exercise, isn't it? So go on, hit that shot again. Excellent. So on that one you hit the ball, then the turf. So you hit the ball, then you hit the ground after the ball. So you made contact with the ground in front of the line, and that was a better shot. When you don't make contact with the ground at all, that's the one that you thin on top. And then when you hit the ground behind the ball, obviously that's the one that's heavy. Now, there's a series of mechanics involved with each one of those, isn't there? You know, when you're not hitting the ground at all, you're pulling the butt of the club up, you're dividing the elbows, or you're pulling the chest away. When you hit the ground behind the ball, you're pulling down too quickly, or you're unhinging the wrists, or the weight's not thrown forward, whatever it may be, right? But you can also reverse engineer it. If you hit the ground in the right place, you must be carrying out the mechanics to a better level, yeah, to a better degree.
Yeah.
So we're just getting back to that ball striking now. We're getting that fundamental in there, where you're hitting the ground in the right place each time, controlling the base of the arc. Excellent, that last shot. There you go. Excellent. Okay. Not quite as good as the previous shot, but good enough to send the ball down the fairway off the ground, no door.
Was a little bit thin.
A little bit thin, yeah. So
Was a little bit on top.
okay, so if you think about the things that you've got to work on, if you're catching the ball a little bit thin, you're either dividing the elbows a little bit, or you're coming out of your side bend, so not enough right tilt. A little bit, yeah, but only a little bit. So when we were saying at the start, how much of this do you need? You don't need all of it. If you just get 70% of what you need to do in there, you'll get the shot that you just got, and that's fine. If that's your bad shot going forward, then you're doing alright, aren't you? At settle, just turn the feet out a little bit more like you've got them there when you're standing. So you tend to square the feet off a little bit, keep the feet turned out a little bit. Okay? Same process, please. Excellent. So again, trying to control where the club hits the ground. Good.
I felt it immediately
So
when
again,
I
little,
went up
little
that
bit
there was
thin.
something.
Okay. So, but
I think
ultimately,
I went too much
but
too
ultimately,
much slow.
even though the mechanics aren't as you would want them, you strip it right down to the basics, you didn't hit the ground. So we want the club to engage the ground on this next one, alright? Because we're looking at your ball striking here more than your mechanics, aren't we? Because if your mechanics are a little bit flawed, but you can control the base of the arc, you'll get a better result, you get a better struck golf shot. And for a golfer of your standard, what you want is you want to get that well-struck shot more often, and then refine it as you go. Yeah. That's it. So hitting the ball or hitting the ground in front of the line. Excellent.
In den Boden.
A little bit thin. Okay. So we know what you've done when you do that. We know what you've done. You know what you've done. You can feel it straight away.
I think it was already here. Not good.
Ja, das ist die Hände.
So go
Die
back.
Hände.
Das, was sonst macht, mit den gestreckten Durchgängen,
Habe ich angezogen.
bis beim Finish bist du wieder so.
Arms bent.
Ja.
Yeah. Keep the weight forward, keep the arms straight.
Then this.
But irrespective of what you're doing alignment wise and mechanics wise, I want you to judge yourself on where you make contact with the ground on this shot. That's it, put your attention on that.
Jetzt machen wir selber
Ja.
Schwung, den richtigen Schwung, weil den richtigen war ich oder fast immer drauf wieder.
Excellent, good effort. So that the strike there was nearer to, you engaged the ground. You didn't, you got the ground ever so slightly behind the ball, but only fractionally. And that's close enough to get the shot up in the air going forward. It's not the best shot you've hit, but it's good enough, isn't it? Yeah, it's good enough to play a golf course. And the better you get at controlling that. So even if your alignments are really good, even if your mechanics are really good, you still have to control the base of the arc. Otherwise, you can have a really good looking swing that thins the ball a lot. Yeah, because the movement of the elbows to thin it is not a massive, it's not a huge move. It can just be a little bit, you wouldn't see it on camera. It can be a little bit of a pull away of the chest that by the time you complete your swing isn't visible anymore. It's a split second timing issue, isn't it? So some really good players with really good swings don't quite strike the ball as well as they would want to now and again. Does the swing look massively different? I would say not. The degree of timing that they're putting on that swing, so it's the quality of strike, isn't it, that we're looking at here. Because we want both. We want a good swing, we want a mechanically sound swing, and we want a good quality of strike. Okay, so let's knock a couple more down there, Anna, with the line. Make contact with the ground in front of the line. So that was a little bit behind the line.
Mm-hmm.
So that means the wrists are coming out a little bit fast. That was more on the line. So the wrist angles were maintained a little bit longer. That was right in front of the line. So the wrist angles were maintained a little bit longer. The weight was kept forward. The arms were straightening through the hip. Buttoned it. Brilliant. So you're building up. You're using where you strike the ground to give you a little bit of feedback on your mechanics. If the wrist angles come out too quick, so these are your tendencies. If the wrist angles come out too quick, because we're pulling down on the club too fast, then we're going to hit the ground behind the ball. Generally, that's what happens with you. If from the top we transition nicely, then we pull the elbows apart so the arms aren't straight, or the arms are straight and the side bend comes out, then we thin the shot. So when you're hitting the ground in the right place, you're transitioning in a better manner, straightening the arms through the hip, keeping the wrist angles in, and maintaining the side bend through the hip. Now, to what degree you do that, and how it looks on camera is not that relevant. The fact of the matter is you're doing each piece a little bit more than what you would normally do. So the better you get at doing that, the more often you get that result. That was a great shot, that last one, wasn't it?